Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CM Trading. Today is April 5th, 2022, and today is Tuesday morning. So looking at the highlights of the day, we're watching the Australian dollar breaking out to new record highs for the year. Unbelievable move. But first, looking at the major economic events of the day at 4 p.m. South African time out of the United States, we have an ISM Services PMI numbers coming out. Now, looking at the various markets, starting out with the Forex symbols, as mentioned, the Australian dollar new highs, most of the other majors not doing much. Looking at the indices, the Dow Jones and the NASDAQ both bounced yesterday. Looking at commodities, gold pretty much unchained. What all gets that gain above 104. Looking at stocks, it's the tech stocks that lifted us higher. And lastly, looking at cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin really unchanged. But let's take a look at the markets and see what we can expect from today's trading. So here we go. We're looking at the Australian dollar, the weekly chart. This was the area. 75.60 was that area that we could not break down. I'm making that into a big... And look at that. Look at how much I drew there, and yet it's still perked up to 76. Let's look at a 4-hour chart. Boom. Just orbital. Now this, if you didn't trade this, this is crazy because we mentioned this so many times. It's strong, it's strong, it's strong. Look at my daily reviews yesterday. It's on its highs, reluctant to go down, just hovering, waiting for it, waiting for the confirmation, and then boom. Okay, now looking at a weekly, this is where we're at. Next resistance, 78.70, but want to use this 75.06, 75.60 as a supportish level. So just keep that in mind, that potentially that could be a supportish level. EURUSD did retrace yesterday, a decent fallout, okay, down from 111 to down to 110-ish level, 109-ish level, high 109. That's a decent retracement for a couple of days of trading. Now, this really broke down and continues to break down. Now, we do have support here, okay? 109 right here. You could see it. I mean, I don't even have to draw it, but I'll do it just for your sake. Look at that. That's supportish level. And this is really an important level for it to keep. Unless it does break down, that's really important. If it does fill in that area, that's something to consider. Now, looking at the GBP, not doing much, really unchanged. So let's just jump into the commodities. Gold, really unchanged as well, trading together with the GBPs. That's why we focus on things that we want to look at, right? Now, we're looking right now at oil. And look at this massive wedge formation that we're looking. I mean, this is really amazing, okay? These lower highs, higher lows gives you this wedge formation. At one point, there's going to be a breakout in either direction, okay? And that's what we're waiting for. So keep that in check because that could be really potentially a great trade. Now, looking at the Dow Jones, did gain yesterday to 34,876. Not doing much here, but did gain a little bit here yesterday as it's inching higher. Looking at the NASDAQ, also did gain yesterday to 15,177. But still, look at the lack of luster of volume that we have there. Now, if we look at the individual stocks, we wouldn't see this. Apple gained back 178. If you look at Facebook, also gained yesterday. Amazon also gained yesterday, okay? Many of the big tech stocks, also Microsoft, gaining back to that 315-ish level. This stocks are reluctant to go down, but at a certain point, value versus money is going to have to catch up, okay? And we're going to see that as that progresses. Tesla also, nice little breakout to 1143. That's noteworthy as it's making further strides on the upside. Now, lastly, looking at Bitcoin, petering out. I mean, really, it's just trading sideways. Not a lot of activity, not a lot of excitement there. So just keep it in check. This is Fred Razak, and I wish everybody a great trading day. Thank you.